a message for you now. All right, so I didn't pull, of course, I changed the cards because I got a new download. It's completely different from Sagittarius's. You pulled sudden wealth and high honor. Okay, so first of all, I'm getting something about the military or the government. Again, a lot of you are in the military. This is about the military or the government or some type of organized institution, organization, something like that. So first of all, I feel like for most of you, you're ranking up, and then that comes with an increase in your income, or that comes with a promotion. Yeah, high honor. Okay, so this is really self-explanatory. 25 and 11. Okay, so this is justice. 777. It's so funny because I was actually going to do Libra. Libra is your opposite sign, the seventh house. Okay, so those of you who are not in the military, I'm getting like sudden wealth. Somebody here is actually going to like hit the lottery. All right, literally like a lottery ticket. You hit the lottery, or you hit the jackpot, or like you suddenly come into wealth, or like a lot of money. This could be like a gambling. Somebody could be at the casino or something like that. Or this could be like donations, or like just an influx in your income. Like this could be like this. I feel like something too could be like unexpected. Like you're expecting to be getting like one wage, or you're expecting to be making a certain amount, and it's actually a lot more than that. Like I feel like too something just hikes up. So this could be if you are into like trading or stocks or whatever, something just hikes up or just spikes up, and like you may look at your stocks today and like they're going to shit. Tomorrow is like they just spike off the charts or something like that. Something's just off the charts. Like all of a sudden you have all this money, or all of a sudden something goes up or something like that, or like there's a spike in your income, or there's an unexpected cash infusion. Okay, for people in the military and people not in the military, your overall message is pools. Okay, so I feel like this is something that's happening. I feel like something is happening globally, on a global scale, on a world scale. You're going to be grouped. There's going to be like a grouping or something like that. So I am hearing like segregation, but this is happening genetically. It's happening. It's just happening. Like it's like just the time for it. Like you're going to be in certain group. There's going to be groupings, or like it's not like gangs. It's not like that. It's just like clicking up groupings. It's like you're just going to be drawn to a certain area. Okay, you're going to be drawn to a certain demographic. You're going to be drawn to a certain place. The people that are around you, that is your group. That is your, you could say that's your tribe or whatever, but this is just happening genetically. Like you're just going to be drawn to a certain geographical area, to a certain job, to a certain place, and those are the people that's your group, or that's your pool or whatever. So this is based on genetics. It's based on history. It could be based on your rank or your status in society or something like that. But with the sudden wealth card, I feel like Aries, you could be pulled towards you could be pulled towards the wealthy. Okay, all of a sudden you're wealthy, or you're around a lot of wealthy people, whether you know that or not. Okay, the messages are kind of coming in broken up, but that is the message, that your message is pull. Something is pulling you towards a certain demographic, a certain geographical area, or pulling you towards doing a certain thing. Okay, so I feel like your genetics is pulling you towards a certain algorithm. This could be like, I feel like it has everything to do with like currency. You could also be drawn to law enforcement, like high honor. This could be like not just law enforcement, but like you meet like the chief of police, or you meet like the person that owns the police department or something like that. It's not like you're not just meeting like the people. You're like meeting the head honcho, or the HNIC or something like that. Like you are the emperor. So I feel like you tend to be drawn to other entrepreneurs, owners, CEOs. Like you're meeting very important people of high honor, high regard. This could be people in your neighborhood. Like you're just meeting owners of restaurants, stores. You're meeting CEOs, like just in civilian clothes. You're meeting very wealthy people. Like this could be, you take a Uber ride and like there's a millionaire driving that car. I mean, something like that. It's just like you're being grouped, or you're being like there's going to be groupings or something like that. That's what I was getting for you. Let's do a reading. This is something that you can't force. This is something that's happening genetically. Has nothing to do with age or race. All right, so pools. Okay. If you are in the military, I just heard you're gonna be selected for a very important job or something like that. It's still based on genetics. So this could be something about eugenics. Okay. All right, you have, yeah, pool. I was gonna say, look, there's the word pool, okay, but yeah, that same word, okay. So the only difference is that F. Your last name could begin with an F or your first name. Yeah, but this is something new that's going on. I feel like you're going to be selected to do a very important job. You're unaware of this. They're just going to tell you that military. They're just going to tell you where to go and what to do, and you just follow orders or whatever. It's so crazy because his shirt says Trump. I mean, it is a Trump card, but I just find that to be very fascinating. You know, due to the current events or like what's currently going on, his shirt says Trump. All right, so I feel like that could definitely have something. He could definitely have something to do with this or whatever. All right, you have the Fool card. You have the Death. Okay, wow, yeah, okay, and then you have Seven of Pentacles. Yes, something is based on genetics. This looks like eugenics to me. The Seven of Pentacles, that is genetics. That's the Seven of Pentacles is having good stock. All right, or coming from good stock. Again, like that grouping, the Seven of Pentacles is a grouping. It's a group. Again, here it is again, the Four of Pentacles. All right, something about groups or grouping or something like that. You have the Knight of Cups. Okay, so someone's going to make a healthy suggestion. I feel like something is very appealing, but like I said, I feel like something is just being done without it's not in your control. Full Death card. Something is just happening genetically. It's just going to happen. Like you're just going to end up in a certain place around a certain group of people or something like that, or you're going to be doing a certain thing. For those of you who are actually in these organizations, you're going to be selected to do something very specific. It doesn't have to be the military, which I feel like it is. I'm getting strong military vibes from this. If it's not that, this could be the industry where you're just, you're being singled out to do something here it's just like, go with the flow. Don't ask any questions. You're the type of person that doesn't. We're going to send you here. You're going to be doing this. It's going to be a situation where you do not question. You don't feel inclined to ask any questions. You just do it. Okay. It could be something very fun or whatever, something very fun, very exciting. It's just, okay, so just go with the flow, or I feel like you're not going to be aware anyways. It's going to be something that completely catches you off guard. It's going to be something that you're not going to be really prepared for. It's just like, boom, it's happening, just bam. Okay, let's see. I do not think this situation is dangerous yet. We'll see where the reading goes. Okay, what is the Fool card? It doesn't look dangerous to me. The Death card is a little bit concerning here. Okay, I do feel like you're going to change in the situation. The Fool card, Death. So this is like, of course, like fresh meat. I do feel like something is life altering, but I feel like it happens without your knowledge. It's just like you may notice a difference in yourself, or you may notice a change. It's just like something is just going to happen without you being aware of it. It's just like, wow, I look different today, or something's different about this. Something's different here. Okay, what is the Fool card? The wheel, yeah, this is just something happening naturally. You can't, it's just the time. It's just something is happening. It's just time. Yeah, there you are, the Magician, and you have the Lover's card. Okay, so this could definitely, this is something, I definitely get something about eugenics here, genetics or something like that. What is the Death card? I'm not getting all the details. I'm just going to, whatever I get from the cards, I'm going to say it. I'm not getting like a lot. What is the Death? This reading is a confirmation. You will get a confirmation of this reading. Okay, what is the Death card? Now, I just saw the Five of Cups twice. You may feel like, damn, I'm in the wrong place right now. I should be somewhere else. No, you are exactly where you are exactly where you need to be right now at this time. Okay. The shift will happen. Like, you can't, something that you can't control. Just like, chill. What is the death? Okay, you have the world. Yeah, so literally the world is changing. Okay, now the world could be, depending on what you're a part of. If you're in the military, that's it. That's its own. Like the military is its own world. It's like its own little sector or whatever. Okay, so that's the world that you live in. The world that you currently operate in is going to change. The world, like, so if you're in the military, that's the world that you live in. If you're in the industry, that's the world that you live in. If you live in the world at large, that's the world that you live in. The world that you live in is going to change, okay? Or it is changing. Okay, you have the Ace of Cups and then you have the Star. Okay, so some of you are in the industry. This could also be like some of you, if you work in the hospital. Like, if you work in the hospital, you know that once you cross that threshold in the hospital, you are in a different world. It is like not the same as being outside. Okay, so some of you are doctors, or you work at a hospital. Okay, that's the world that you live in. The world of health or whatever. So this is all connected. Okay, so what is the Seven of Pentacles? Now you may end up this you could be crossing paths with somebody. You may end up in this world. You may be in one world today and another world tomorrow, that type of thing. What is this is what I mean when I say by groupings. It doesn't matter like what your race is or whatever. This is genetics, or a lot of these paths are going to cross or something like that. What's the Seven of Pentacles? You have the High Priestess. Okay, so now we're talking about like diviners, but the High Priestess to me is a nurse. Under the Star card, these are nurses. These are nurses, or yeah, the High Priestess is a nurse. This could also be diviners, but okay, you have the Six of Cups and then you have the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so this is all connected. All right, let's go to the Four of Pentacles. The High Priestess tells me that something is definitely hidden here. That's what I'm saying. I'm getting like different groups. It's like groupings. The story is not really coming together clear. You have the Two of Cups, you have the Page of Swords, and then you have, okay, there's the Death card again. There is a lot of change here. Okay, like I said, this is something that you notice. Like, some people will feel this. Like, some people are very sensitive to this. Other people will not. Like, other people may see a change in you. You don't see. You're like, wow, you're different today, or you look like, literally you look different than you did yesterday. Your body is different. Like, you just look like a different person. You're like, really, I don't feel any different. Like, some people will notice this. Some people will notice. Other people will not. Some people are in charge of this. Like, some people are like, they're aware of this and they're a part of this, like they're in charge of these changes or whatever. Some people are just kind of pawns or whatever. What's the Page of Swords? I feel like, Aries, don't take this wrong, I feel like in this situation you are a pawn because of your genetics. I don't think, I mean, you could be the one, there could be somebody calling the shots. Of course, there's going to be some Aries that are calling the shots, but I feel like most of you are pawns, or most of you are just like, are puppets, or you're being used genetically or something like that. What's the Page of Swords? The Seven of Cups. You are going to be amazed. Like I said, the Seven of Cups can mean so many things, but I feel like truth is stranger than fiction here. Something is like really happening right now. Something yesterday, Scorpio got you. You were right then and you're right now. Like I told you, Scorpio, if you're watching this, I feel like I told you yesterday, something is happening right now. It's like happening, like literally. It's like it's going on right now. Something is like this is like phase 2, phase 3. Like, this is different. I feel like it's something is happening. It's going on. What is the Magician? The King of Wands. Okay, so again, we have the Temperance card, divine intervention. That is timing. You're in the right place at the right time. So wherever you are, you're supposed to be there. What is the Seven of Cups? I'm curious. If you are nowhere, that's where you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be nowhere. Or, you know, that's, if you're like, well, if you feel completely left out, that's where you're supposed to be. There's a group, that's a grouping. What is the Seven of Cups? Okay, yeah, that's a group too. Three of Cups. This is like you don't. It's almost like you're like, okay, where I don't know where I'm supposed to be. What about where am I supposed to go? You're supposed to be nowhere. And as you can see, the Three of Cups, you can't see his face. They're all faceless. You're like you're somewhere where you don't. The people that you're around, you don't see their faces. So this is like the people with no. There's a group of people, they don't have a face. You don't have a face. You're faceless. You're nameless. So you are a stranger, or you're strange, or something like that. You feel like you're nowhere. That's where you belong. You belong nowhere around people without faces. You're nowhere. Okay. What is the Three of Cups? Yeah, the King of Wands. Again, these are this deck, they don't have any, there's no faces. What is the King of Wands over there? You have Justice. So like, don't fret. It's not like this, like, do not be afraid. What is the King of Wands? Again, the Ten of Wands. No face. So if you're part of that pool where you don't have a face, there's a reason for that. What is the Ten of Wands? And I feel like you're not supposed to have a face in this phase. So it's like, if somebody is trying to see your face, or you're trying to show your face, it's like people will not remember your face. You don't have one. You're not supposed to. Okay, your face will not be your face will not be remembered, or something like that. What's the Ten of Wands? The Seven of Pentacles. Yeah, this again, going back to genetics. All right, I'm getting cut off there. You have the Five of Cups. Not getting anything. Okay, give me advice. Be the best. Okay, yeah. So wherever you're standing right now, yeah, this reading is about, this is your reading. This is about y'all, or whatever. I don't know. I'm not really sure, but you get the point. I mean, whatever. It'll make sense later. All right. Be you. This is a time to be proud of who you are. Like, be proud of the skin that you're in, whatever that skin looks like. This is not a time to be like, that's why this is why the reading is coming up for Aries, because this is not a good time to like, this is not a good time to be insecure. All right, you have be open-minded. What is the outcome here? There is a lot of fear in the air. Like, you may feel it, like you may feel waves of it, just like randomly, like you just feel terrified. But this is about like facing your fears. Like, there is a lot of fear in the air. I feel like, Aries, you are gonna feel like, you're like, why do I just all of a sudden feel scared? Like just all of a sudden, and you don't even have to be doing anything risky, or like, it's just like you just feel rushes of fear. Like, this is about just kind of like, you have to be able to like face that shit. Like, I'm just like, you feel the fear, but just keep moving, keep living, keep talking, whatever you're doing, or just keep doing, or something like that. All right. What is the outcome here ultimately? You have Oracle of Gems, practicality. Not really sure what that means. It'll make sense later. I'm going to leave it there.